Pakistan orders TV dramas to censor hug and kiss scenes. So this week in religious traditionalism film censorship, uh it's just all not okay. On October 22nd, Muhamad Tahir, the Director General of the Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority, or PEMRA for short, ordered local TV channels in Pakistan to censor objectionable content in their television dramas. The objectionable contents refers to scenes that include, quote, indecent dressing, caressing, bed scenes and gestures, sensitive or controversial plots, even when displaying married couples. The purpose of this order is to reportedly to protect the viewers from content that violates, quote, standards of decency. The decision received widespread criticism online. Reema Omer, a Pakistan-based human rights lawyer, responded in a tweet saying, PEMRA finally got something right. Intimacy and affection between married couples isn't true depiction of Pakistani society and must not be glamorized. Our culture is control, abuse, and violence, with which we must jealously guard against imposition of such alien values. So that was, she fired some shots back at Pakistani conservatism right there. Armin?
Do you know which country is the number one consumer of PORN, adult videos?
Well, I'm going to take an educated guess right now using my powers of deduction. And I'm going to gather, I'm going to reckon that it's Pakistan.
Would
I be correct?
Is Pakistan. Yes, you'd be correct. I don't know if you like making people not kiss each other on TV is going to have much of an impact, given that the number one consumer of, like, yeah, okay. So good luck with that, I guess, Pakistan.
Yeah. I want to read a little. Oh, damn. I want to read a little bit from this order that was issued. So, advice regarding caress/hug scenes in dramas. In continuation to earlier directions of the authority issued from time to time, wherein it was conveyed that satellite TV channels are indulged in airing objectionable dramas/content based on indecent dressing, caressing, bed scenes, and gestures, sensitive/controversial plots, and unnecessary detailing of events, which are highly disturbing, distressing for the viewers, and against the commonly accepted standards of decency. On the prevalent trends in Pakistani drama industry, PEMRA is not only receiving numerous complaints from general public on Pakistan Citizen Portal and PEMRA Complaints Call Center and feedback system, but also criticized on social media and WhatsApp groups. A considerable stratum of society believes the dramas are not depicting true picture of Pakistani society. Hugs, caress scenes, extramarital relations, vulgar/bold dressing, bed scenes, and intimacy of married couples are being glamorized in utter disregard to the Islamic teachings and culture of Pakistani society. All satellite TV channels are hereby directed to refrain from airing such caress/hug scenes in dramas and properly review the content of dramas through in-house monitoring committee. Yada yada. So, hugging and kissing, ew. I think that it just shows how, one, they sound like such wimps, saying like, we're getting all these calls and people are complaining so much and they're criticizing us on social media and WhatsApp. Like, we have to ban this. Like, it was just like, what? That's all it takes is some like people talking about it and complaining about it on social media. You can do that about literally anything. You can find that about everything. But it speaks to an appeal to deepening conservatism. If showing just intimacy between a married couple is now something that is too indecent and highly disturbing, distressing for viewers. I honestly, it's a little hard for me to believe. Like, I don't know. I mean, what is your opinion on this and the attitudes surrounding this?
Well, I mean, I wanted to, given that they're so sensitive about hugging and kissing, I wanted to show you the top searches of what people search for in Pakistan when they're looking for adult videos. But but it was more than I could even. It was worse than I even imagined. So I'm not going to be able to
Wait, I'm gonna
share
go
that
Google.
with you. Okay, so so you figure, oh, kissing and hugging, and then go look up what they actually search. What are the things that they're into? I am very much for sex positivity and all, but some of the things that people are into might suggest that maybe they're not that healthy when they're, I don't know, but I don't want to be judgmental about what people are into, actually, never mind. But maybe one reason why so many people are obsessed with these things that they're obsessed with when they're like when they're consuming adult videos is because they don't get a healthy way to express themselves in Pakistan. Again, I'm not an expert, so maybe I'm just guessing and it's wrong. But maybe what people are frustrated and they're like sex negative, and they're also depressed and desperate. Maybe because you're not giving people an outlet, so much so that they can't even watch two people hugging on goddamn TV. Like maybe that would cause like some really unhealthy attitudes and the level of desperation that is going to come and express itself at some point in some very unhealthy and harmful ways.
It already does.
Yeah. So yeah.
I want people to rewind a little bit and watch my facial reaction as I found the list of the top searches. If you rewind and see me go, that's how you know I just read it. The list. I was like, oh
my god. Yeah, and these people are worried like, whoa, kissing and hugging.
Caressing.
We can't let our young people
a married couple caressing.
Like, imagine the young Pakistani people who get this news and they're like, oh my god, if they see my search history, like these people, like, we can't let our young people get corrupted by seeing a married couple caressing each other. Meanwhile, young people in Pakistan
like this will knock their socks off. I think
okay.
I don't know. I guess maybe I can conceptualize this better because I know when did it air? The Dick Van Dyke Show. In the Dick Van Dyke Show, it's very famous for showing the married couple in separate beds. Like, they're a married couple, they live together, they have children, but when it shows them in their bedroom, they're sleeping separately in different beds. And that was obviously a sign of the social conservatism. Like, you're not even allowed to show a married couple in the bed that they share together, as millions of married couples do. So I guess it's not okay. It looks like it was through the 60s. Okay, so as recently as the 60s. But still, I mean, like, extramarital affairs, like indecent dressing, I'm curious about what they would define that as. Like, that was kind of predictable. But or I loved how the order said, like, they can't have like unnecessary detail, like when dramas like can't show what's happening, they have to use implication and innuendo to talk about what's going on because of orders like this where they literally can't show what happened, so they have to intimate it. Like, it's too much detail. Sir. How vulgar.
I consider this a win. I want, like, maybe eventually internet will become so easily accessible because of like satellite internet as well. Just destroy your own movie industry so that you just do it. Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for people who work in the movie industry in Pakistan, but this is what's needed for Pakistan, for the next generation of Pakistani to rely on other sources of, like, foreign sources of culture, music, movies, TV series, video games, of entertainment. And by becoming by getting their information and their entertainment from somewhere else, I think the influence of the norms outside of Pakistan eventually will save Pakistan, because again, once you keep limiting what people are exposed to, then people are going to find out how to get all their information and entertainment from somewhere else, and then in the little control that you thought that you're increasing, you're going to lose it completely, because you're just making sure if you want people to rely on your own country, you would have to compete, in producing better culture, better entertainment, better values, better sources of information. You're not going to get anywhere by limiting people on what they get to see. You're only going to hasten your own demise and your own control that you have.
You're going to lead to a situation where, do you remember that Pakistani, I can't remember what he did. I think he was involved in missile defense, and he sold off military secrets because the Indian government catfished him with nude photos.
Literally,
this is where it leads you. Men will sell away their country for the poon, okay? Just let them look.
Wait. This was the Indian government stole state secrets, military state secrets from Pakistan using nudes.
Right? I think I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes. You know what this means? The country that was number one in demanding bobs and vagines provided bobs and vagines in exchange for military secrets.
That's exactly what you said when we talked about this the first time.
Wait, maybe all this time, that's why they wanted bobs and vagines. It wasn't for themselves. It was for espionage. It was for stealing.
Yes.
Okay, this is good. Okay, good.
That was
that was
AGA saying will sell military secrets for pictures of Punani.
Yeah. This tactic is only going to work more given the way that they're going. Yeah. Like this is the most beautiful thing India has ever done. Based India. I support this. Anyway,
that story is still so legendary. Like it's going to stay in my mind forever.
But did he end up getting the news that he wanted?
I can't remember. I think they were like catfishing him. I think if I remember correctly, it was a honeypot. So they were pretending like this was a real girl. And I think maybe he started to catch on to it because like there was inconsistencies with the photos or something. Like,
okay, here's an interesting thing.
This isn't the same girl.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Okay, here's an interesting thing. The level of desperation in that story was so high because I remember that the promise was not that I will meet with you and that I will do like sexual favors for you. The promise of that story was that you just get pictures. Like usually when you have a honeypot situation and spies and stuff and somebody's using an attractive lady it's like you get an attractive lady and they meet with the person, with the target, and then they like seduce the man, and then that's the way it works. But these people are so desperate that you don't need to go that far. You just get. I mean, I don't understand. Like, aren't there already pictures online? But go on.
I was looking for the news to remind myself, and the title is killing me. So, India Today. This is the best headline.
Wait, share it. No, don't.
Wait. Greed for nudes made me betray my country. Oh, no, it was the reverse. It was an Indian man betraying India for Pakistan. Greed for nudes made me betray my country to ISI.
Oh, it was the reverse. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I have to support Pakistan. I hate to do this. This is the most base thing Pakistan has ever done. God damn it. Okay, so so the story was that he wanted bobs and vagines. It wasn't that. Yes. Okay. Oh, people are like
What was so
India.
funny was when that happened, people were making the funniest memes about it. I remember people making like fake movie posters about this guy and his search for news.
Okay. India, you need to do that back to Pakistan. India, you need to use the same strategy. Like, I would assume that people in Pakistan would be more desperate than people in India. I mean, you wouldn't get that impression given how many requests we get for Bobs and the Jeans, right? But I would assume that that's even more of a desperation in Pakistan. So I think the same tactic could be used. You have to do it on a reverse card in this.
Well, I know that India, with the new IT laws that came through in earlier 2021, there's been a lot more restrictions on adult content, and so there's a higher market now than ever for selling off state secrets.
Wouldn't we live in a much more peaceful world if this is all we did in fighting? You know, if this was all there was to fight, like instead of like fighting each other in a battlefield and sending like missiles,
military technology is just trying to produce the best lewd content, like a science.
Hey,
like, he'll spill everything now.
Wait, if that was the competition, then Atheist Republic will become the world's only superpower. That's our plan. Yeah.
True.
Anyways, we should move on.
We just revealed it all along. We got you this far to reveal it just now. Atheist Republic needs your help. We've been the target of many legal attacks by Hindu nationalists ever since our founder Armin Navabi blasphemed against Hindu deities. We have retained legal counsel to help us defend our access to our community in India. We have started a fundraiser that will help us afford to tackle many legal issues, including judicial harassment and censorship. Whatever you can contribute will go a long ways in helping us in this fight. Link in the description below.